Imagine you're me. And now let me take you back to the distant year of 2006. In a quaint little Dutch town, where the chicken population outnumbers humans by about 3 orders of magnitude, your house is filled with the sounds of youthful vigor and passion. I'm speaking, of course, about the Pokemon theme song. And when I say filled with, I of course mean volume turned down all the way, finger hovering above the change channel button, because at your house at the time, Pokemon was a no-go. The moves the Pokemon could do were deemed a little too close to the occult, which, when placed side by side, makes perfect sense. So you engage dolphin mode. One half of your brain keeps vigilant watch, ready to switch channels at the first sign of danger. The other half stares at the colors flashing by, completely unable to follow the story, but consumed entirely in one thought. This is awesome. This was it. The spark had been lit. You didn't realize it at the time, but your fledgling brain had just entered the golden age. Alright, so let me teach you a thing or two about designing Pokemon. And for this to work, you're gonna need to be prepared. 5 minutes before recess ends, I want you to inhale the muesli bar you brought from home. The quicker the better. Then, until that bell rings, I want you to play tag with a ferocity that'll make your teachers put you on a watch list. And now, we can begin. Step 1, you're gonna want to pick an animal. Any animal will do, don't overthink it. Grab a pen and paper and draw the thing from memory. And I already know some of you are gonna be like, "But Professor, how are we supposed to draw these beautiful creatures without any reference or training?" But that's the beauty of it. You're making things up. They're not mistakes, they're art style, baby. As for the second evolution, just spikes. Spikes everywhere. Never gets old, trust me. And finally, just make that shit bipedal. "But Professor, one or more of my designs were already standing on 2 legs." Then add horns, which are really just head spikes. And if all else fails, eyebrows. And there you go. All done. Ready for the next? I have it on good authority, you can do this for approximately 3,000 classes without ever getting bored. It was me. I did that. The point is, you didn't worry about quality. There was only love and excitement. And so many spikes. What can I say? I know what I liked. And as you get a little older, nothing to be ashamed of, wrinkles are what makes the brain work, you realize something. Wow, I really enjoyed making that. So why can't I hold a candle to all of this amazing stuff I'm seeing on DeviantArt? And somewhere along the line, staring down just legions of Sonic OCs and Fursonas, it dawns on you. You kinda suck. It's time to learn. You scour the internet, absorbing every piece of information you can. And you don't realize it yet, but half the stuff you find is a complete garbage fire. Not that it matters. Dolphin mode is dead. Long live raccoon mode. You just dive in and absorb and absorb and... Do you hear that? Is that your sick training montage music? Oh hell yeah. It's time for...
Core theory. Composition.
Bargs.
Gesture drawing.
And nobody tells you just how long this shit takes. Like, you finally find some space in between your lead white snack break and nipple rendering studies to talk to another human being. Only for the conversation to go like, "And you should have seen the sunset. It was the perfect way to end such an insightful event." Anyway, how's your day been? Well, I spent 8 hours trying to figure out how to turn one virtual cow into several hundred virtual cows. And as your conversational partner excuses themselves to leave, you ask yourself, why exactly did you start this journey in the first place? You look back. It's not like you still want to be a Pokemon designer, but then what? You've already spent so much time on it. If this isn't it for you, what is keeping you going? But you need to find it. There must be something here, right? There has to be. So you double down, you cut down on sleep, retreat to your hermit cave, and all the while your bank account is getting real close to that big old zero. It's not working. So you try out new things, different things, start new projects, make a YouTube channel, I don't know, buy a green screen on a whim and tape it to your bedroom wall before you've so much as made your first video. And maybe you just don't know what to do next. In a way, you're back where you started, a slightly older raccoon. And you start digging again. Instead of following passion, follow opportunity. I've actually got a free webinar about my real estate course, which does cost £2,300, but think about the value that you're generating. So what you're gonna wanna do is just wake up at 3 a.m., keep your head down, and get in that cold shower. Just... So take another deep breath, and at the count of 3, we're all going to say moist towelette. 1, 2, 3. And you just... It's not all bad. Wherever you go, your life experience goes with you. You have stories you can tell, skills you can use. Like, animation. I know some animation. Maybe I could use that and, you know, spice up the videos a bit. And, you know, I enjoyed making the music. Ooh. And to be honest, I don't really have the answer. The green screen thing was in a way only half a joke. Believe me, I wish I did for your sake and mine, but isn't that kind of the point? I can't tell you how to live your life. What you've got inside of you, what you want to share with the world, you're the only person who can get it out. And I believe the world does want to see it. I want to hear your music, read your comic, see your Sonic OC. Perhaps we could even collaborate. Just kidding. Unless. What I'm trying to say is, getting that stuff out, making it work financially, it's fucking hard. And the path ahead is gonna have some more bumps in the road. And it's up to each of us to figure out how to proceed. Sometimes it's a question of just telling that doubt to piss off. Head down, Sigma mindset. Sometimes it's about reconnecting with what got you started in the first place. And Jesus Christ, some of you just need to take a fucking break. Like, it's 4 a.m., Christine, the accordion can wait. Take a little breather. Just checking in. Have you been drinking water? You moved around at all in the past hour? If you're just not feeling it right now, that's okay. Whatever you're doing, if you're chasing that dream, I'm proud of you. And you'll figure it out eventually. Just don't forget to breathe. I'll see you next time. Maybe. I haven't decided if this is my thing.